Hi, I'm Al Getler, publisher of the Eagle-Tribune, and another segment of what we're called Technically Speaking. We had another great presentation for our Weathering the Storm series that we've had here at the Eagle-Tribune as we kind of help small businesses and large businesses weather through this economic tough time. Our guest today was Lu Ann Reeb, who spoke to about 70 business people here at the Eagle-Tribune, and we're happy to have her talking about what it is that she does. Lu Ann is a principal in Skyways Communications, specializing in new media marketing. So Lu Ann, you had a very anxious group of people in there today wanting to know about new media, wanting to know what is happening with new media, where they should be. But tell us, what is the big picture right now with new media?
Well, thanks for having me, Al. The group was great, and a lot of good questions and a lot of good interactive. So what you need to know today will change tomorrow. Let's start there. But there are a lot of things that you can take away. One is that we are changing the way that we communicate. Right. Not only is it global with regard to online, in the newspaper business, in the media business, in any small business or large business, it's important to know that you can communicate with a much larger audience, translation clientele. So that's important to keep in mind in any marketing that you do for your business.
Right, right. Now, I know people were confused about Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, all the choices out there, and you had a couple of other suggestions. But, you know, you talk about this fast change. You talk about the things they need to be focusing on. What is the big thing that people need to do online?
Well, all those things are important. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, blogs, your website, all those things are very important. But the reason they're important to do more than just one, you can't just have a website anymore, one word, search. So you need to make sure that your business can be found by people who are searching for information, because we're in a pull marketing situation now. Right. So you want to make sure that you have keywords, you have every opportunity for people to find your business. Maybe they find you on LinkedIn. Maybe they find you from a hyperlink on the Eagle-Tribune's website. There are a number of ways to do it, so you have to look at all the choices, and particularly for small business, you have to be smart about the ones that you choose, because only you know, A, how much money you have, and B, how much time you have. A lot of the new social networking tools are free, but time for a business person is not free, so you have to be selective.
So the term is search optimization. How does one optimize their search to be found?
Well, you want to be in as many places as possible with your business, but remember keywords. You have to think in terms of, you have to put yourself in the position, if you were searching for my business, for example, right. I have to think of what words would you use in your Google search to find me. You might find marketing, you might find media, you might do online video, you might do podcasting, you might do blog. There are lots of things that come to mind when you think about your business, and every business person knows their business better than I would, so I can't tell you what specifically they were in this interview, but you got to give some thought to that and use those keywords in every piece of content that you put out there.
Okay, okay. You see, you said there's lots of businesses, which means lots of businesses have lots of different groups of people they're after. How do you define that?
It's important to know your audience. So that would want to target younger audiences. Mm-hmm. There's some that would want to target older. And there are some that want to target the middle ground and the younger. So you really have to think about, for your products and services, who are my prospective clientele? Right. And where are they? Right. Very important to determining what your message is, and then how to deliver it. Where should you send it? Should you text it? Should you put it on Facebook? Especially if you're looking for this very growing mobile crowd called the millennials.
Right, right. Interesting question you had today from the audience was, someone was afraid of being a pest when it came to reaching out to folks to attract them to websites or their LinkedIn or their Facebook, and you had a great answer on that.
Well, you know, what's funny is a lot of us, especially in our generation, we're very polite. So when it comes to online and social networking, don't think of yourself as being a pest or a spammer, because remember, the control is with the end user. Right. So I can always delete, opt out. I have that power, and it's a great power to have. And that's going to be the success of social networking and a lot of the new media, is because the power is with the end user, right, not with the person who is marketing or promoting.
So all of this sounds very expensive. How does a person get this done who doesn't have a lot of money to spend maybe marketing their business?
First of all, you decide how much of it you want to do. Maybe you do a piece of it at a time. Maybe you want to integrate it. Maybe you want to stack it. It's not as expensive. You don't have to make a Hollywood movie to have a video, for example.
Right.
There are a lot of different ways to make a visual, a video. Maybe you want to put PowerPoint on your website or your blog. Maybe you want to have a podcast. There are a lot of different choices, so you don't have to have tens of thousands of dollars. And social networking is free, so that's why I encourage people to utilize that. But also remember, for example, YouTube is one of the top search engines going. So you don't want to just think about words, you also have to think about moving pictures. That's why we're doing this interview.
Right, exactly right. Skyways Communications. Tell us about your company real quickly. How do we get in touch with you? Do you have a website? Those sorts of things.
My partner and I came from WBZ TV, and we started Skyways Communications in '99. So what we do is we produce new media strategies for corporations, for businesses, small and large businesses. And what we do is you come to us, we do what we're talking about. We say, okay, where is your audience?
Right.
How much is your budget? And this is what we recommend you do.
Okay.
That's exactly what we do.
And how do we reach you?
You reach us at skyways.net. That's SKYWAYS.net in Norwood, Massachusetts.
Great. You're also a teacher. You're teaching currently a semester. Where is that?
I'm teaching at Emerson College, PR and marketing at Emerson College. Great kids, great college.
And you're a graduate of Suffolk, who's a good partner of ours. And besides that, you're a pilot. So I don't know when you have time for anything, but that's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Well, we want to thank you for being here today. If you'd like more information about Lu Ann, she's given her website. We urge you to please take a look at that. Also, we do urge you to go to our business directory link, which you can find right on our website, and find out some of the folks who have optimized their businesses at the Eagle-Tribune at eagletribune.com. We want to thank you for being here today on Technically Speaking. I'm Al Getler, publisher of the Eagle-Tribune.